Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kenny. It's a little bit chilly here today, folks, but it's just right to do a review of a beautiful, beautiful SUV. So you hang around and I've got a treat for you. I want to show you a very popular SUV. So let's not waste any time and let's dive right into it. All right, take a look at this. What you're looking at is a 2019 Buick Enclave. Now, this is a very popular SUV, and I might add that it is a full-sized SUV. Now, you hang around, like I said, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you a complete outside and inside tour of this beautiful SUV. Now, I'm going to say to you that are possibly in the market, let me go around slowly here. You might be looking for something like this or something similar to this. And I want to say, and I've said this before, I believe it is in best interest to a lot of people that are looking to buy, but not looking to buy new, but looking to buy used. Now, let me say this also too. With the prices of vehicles being like they are, who can afford to buy a new vehicle? Let's talk about the features of this vehicle. And let me show it to you up front and give you a complete tour. Notice I will start with the wheel. This vehicle is all-wheel drive. It's got big 17-inch wheels on it. Now, I will apologize for it being just a little bit dirty, but oh my goodness, with this kind of weather, with storm after storm after storm, what could you expect? Let's go on around and tell you that this is a full-sized SUV. It's four-door with the back hatch. And I'm going to say, if you're looking for something that's got room, then right here is where it's at. This thing has got the room. Notice up here. I want to say to you folks, let me explain something to you and say something that you probably have never heard of before from any individual. Now, I'm not a used car salesman, but I will tell you that I've had some experience in sales. Let me give you a shot of this full rear end of this vehicle. Now, let me talk a little bit about many of you that would be interested in buying, and you want to let me give you a little tip or two here, if I may. Before you go to buy a new car or a used car, make sure that I've said this before, make sure that you know what you're looking for and what you want before you even attempt to go buy. That's very important, and I think you should understand that, well, used car salesmen actually don't have a real good reputation. But buy from a reputable dealer, one that you know you can trust, and if there is anything such as that, buy from a reputable dealer. But get it to the point of a trade-in. You might be at the point of wanting to trade maybe your vehicle in. Now, the person that owns this car, they bought it used. It's a 2019 Enclave. It's all-wheel drive. It's full power. But let me say this. I don't trust used car dealers, and take it from me, neither should you. If you're interested in trading your vehicle in, maybe on a new one, beware. And the reason I say that is it's like this. I've learned this over the years, and I've bought a few vehicles in my time. But your used car dealers, and even your new car dealers these days, they will. It's like this. I'll be opening up front with you about it. You give them yours on a trade. That's basically what you're doing. They scramble the words up, or the numbers. They put a big issue on the numbers. And I'm going to say that basically the way it is, if you trade yours in, you're giving your car to them and you're buying theirs. Now, I've made that statement and I stick with it, and I know what I'm talking about. That's basically the way it is. Let me show you what room this thing's got into it. Look how that rear door just opens up with the push of a button. And let me give you this space, this view from the rear of this beautiful SUV. You can fold these seats up, you can lay them down, you can recline in them, and so much more. This is just simply the basics. It would take me a long time to cover all of them, but that's exactly what this is, just the basics. Now look, right here, with the touch of a button, watch this door go down. Look at that. So easy to operate and so easy to use. Let me point this out to you going on around. I'm going to let you hear this thing run in a few minutes. I'm going to show you some inside. Take a look at the room in this thing. It is mind-boggling, the room that's in this thing. Now, it's got power seats that simply fold or pull back. Look at this. Look at the room in that back there. Isn't that something? Take a look at that. You can adjust those seats every way that you want to. And all of this space. Take a look at that. Isn't that something? You're talking about power. It's got power everything. This thing has got brake assist. It's got the gas saver assist. All the seats are power. Look at the room. Look at the room. Feel the solidness of this. Look up here. Power windows. Power door locks, power seats, everything, gas assist, brake assist. It has its backup system. Now I'm going to start it in just a few minutes, but take a look at all this room in this vehicle. There is enough room in here for the biggest family that you could possibly get into it. I mean, the seats, let's go around now one more time. Look at that, solid. Now let me tell you a little story while I'm doing this. I'm just about through. I'm going to start this engine and let you look at it. Here we go. Now you got to get in it like this. I just let the seat back, by the way, so that I could. Now, hit the brake, and here's your starting point, right here where the finger is. Now notice that. It's got all of your features here on the dash. All of your backup, such and such as that. All of your climate change, it's got all of that. It's got all of that OnStar navigation system. You can hook it up to your iPhone. Oh my goodness. And let me tell you, the power. It's got a V6 engine in it. Now, if I can find this switch or this little button, I will show you the hood. Now I'm doing this myself. I don't have a cameraman at the current time. Let me see if I can find this for you. And raise this up and let you look at this hood. What's under the hood, rather. Look at this. This car has got 47,000 actual miles on it. It's a V6 VVT. It's as quiet as a church mouse. Well, you get the point. Not quite that quiet, but you know what I'm talking about. You got plenty of power with this. No shortage of that power. 47,000 actual miles on it. Now notice this. Very solid. Now the story I wanted to tell you, I remember when I was just a little boy. Let me go around. I was just a little boy, and my sister's husband, he had bought a Buick. Listen to that. You barely can hear this thing run. It is so quiet. Now let me cut this engine. There. Anyway, getting back to that story, I was just a kid, and my sister's husband had bought a Buick. Yeah, these Enclaves have been around a little while, but the Buick has been around for a long time. I remember that old Buick. It was a 1952. Sure, I've got a good memory as a child. I remember that particular car. 1952 Buick Special. It had a flathead V8 engine, or flathead 8-cylinder engine in it. And it would run and run. And I don't know how many years they kept that thing. But I'm telling you, it seemed as if they could never, ever wear it out. It was a 1952 Buick Special. I know they don't make them like that anymore, and you won't see one on the road, but this one here is really, really impressive to look at. The feature, the room, and everything else in it. If you're in the market for a truck or a car, an SUV, I think you would be impressed to take a good look at this Buick Enclave. A big, roomy SUV that I believe would be worth looking into. Stylish, roomy. I give this vehicle 5 stars. I give this Enclave 5 stars. Because it's solid, it's built to last, it's got a ton of room, a quiet, powerful V6 engine, all power, and let me tell you, I believe it's quality. My final analysis of this, built to last, quality, sharp, roomy, and solid. That's what my final analysis of this vehicle is. Listen, if you like this, give us a thumbs up. Would you do that? And while you're at it, ring that bell and subscribe to the channel. And you have a blessed day.